Right now they'll be joined George Hamilton for live football action. St Pat's take on Longford Town in the final round of the Aircom League.
After a remarkable run of 7 consecutive victories, St Pat's have virtually assured European football for next season, despite the deduction of 15 points due to the registration problems of Babas Livingston. The destination of this year's league title, though, is still shrouded in the mists of controversy. At the other end of the table, Longford Town need a point to ensure themselves of a place in the relegation playoffs. There's been 11 goals between Longford and Pat's in their 2 previous meetings this season, so can we expect fireworks this afternoon? Hello, you're very welcome to this afternoon's live coverage from Flancare Park of Longford Town and St Patrick's Athletic. Ifs, buts and maybes abound about the destination of this year's Aircom Premier League title. Are Shelbourne the champions? Will St Pat's get their 15 points back? Will there be a playoff? Decisions for another day. Today it's about the meeting of Longford Town and St Patrick's Athletic live from Flancare Park. I'm joined in studio by Brian Kerr and we'll be hearing from him later on. But first let's take a look at the full rundown of today's fixtures. At Dalymount Park, it's Bohemians playing Shelbourne. Derry City have already met Cork today. They won 1-0 at the Brandywell. Liam Coyle scoring in the 87th minute. Longford face Pats, of course. Relegated Monaghan United take on Dundalk, who still have a chance of avoiding automatic relegation. Shamrock Rovers meet relegated Galway United, while Bray Wanderers travel to Belfield to face UCD. And a quick look at the bottom of the table. That'll show us that Dundalk can overtake Longford for the playoff spot if they beat Monaghan by 2 goals or more and Longford lose to Pats. And at the top of the table, Shelbourne are on top with 63 points. Rovers are on 54 with Pats on 52. Pats could take outright second spot today if they beat Longford and Rovers lose at home to Galway United. It's time to go over live to Longford now for our big match commentators. Owen Hand and first, Stephen Alkin.
Welcome to Flancare Park, and what a picture the ground looks despite the rain sweeping down the pitch from left to right. You join us for the pre-match with Trevor Crawley, the captain of St Pat's, on the left, and Wesley Byrne, the captain of Longford Town, on the right. The toss the whistle being made by John Breen, the referee today from Dublin. It's a breezy, showery day in Longford, and a lot of credit must go to the club, to Adrian Duncan, the chairman, and all the members of the board of Longford Town for all the work they've done here. This was a greenfield site just 21 months ago, and it's been transformed into an all-seater 7,500 seat stadium. Today Longford Town playing in the red and black stripes. That's their normal home kit. That's Wesley Byrne, their captain, and they have the same team that beat Galway last week. It's a 4-4-2 formation, and despite the number 8, Stephen Kelly will play at centre back, Stuart Byrne in midfield. Owen Hand can tell you how they'll line out.
Well, I could expect Longford a regular 4-4-2, and of course a strange situation here, an unusual situation that they just must avoid defeat. So I mean, the philosophy there is obviously to go for a win, and that's reflected in the team lineup.
And for St Pat's, the champions, they make just one change in a 4-3-3 formation. Babas Livingston will play, but their lineup has just one change. Paul Marnie's been left on the bench, and he is going to be replaced today by Liam Kelly for his first start in several months.
Yeah, it's a very attack-conscious effort to the lineup. It's a 4-4-3-3 with Martin Russell be pushing on down at left-hand side, and of course they're more far further to the front with Liam Kelly coming in to partner a very lively Jerry McCarthy.
Our referee today is from Dublin, as I said, John Breen, officiating a St Pat's match for the first time this season. He's done Longford Town just once before, and straight away Robbie Griffin with the through ball to Babas Livingston. A chance in the opening seconds, just 12.5 seconds on the clock when Livingston got his shot away, and the first chance of the game saved by Stephen O'Brien. Bright start from the club that would call themselves champions, though it remains to be seen what happens in the long run. Certainly St Pat's have won most points on the pitch this season, but whether they get the crown